didn't want you to make it here today. And I need just one somebody, I didn't come for everybody, but just one somebody in the house that can realize that the devil can't take me out right now. Why? Because I'm not where God told me I was supposed to be.
Yes, sir. Come on, man.
God told some of you in here he was going to save your children. And last night they were still stuck at a party, so I can't die yet. There's some of you in here can't die just because simply God promised and told you he was going to bring you some money, and you're behind still broke, just barely making ends meet. That's why you can't die yet. Slap somebody because you can't die yet. God promised you a vehicle, and you're behind still catching rides. You can't die yet. Why? Because it's just another storm. Tell somebody it's just another storm. Give me 3 minutes. Not only did they not realize it was just another storm because of what he said, but the other reason they didn't realize it was just another storm because of where he was. He tells them, let us pass over to the other side. Let us pass over to the other side. There's 2 things I want to share with you, and I promise I'll get out of your way. Look at here. Firstly, he was on the boat. God, go in here. And why was he on the boat, preacher? I believe here Jesus is on the boat in Mark chapter 4 because of Matthew chapter 14. Because in Matthew chapter 14, Jesus tells them to get on the boat and go ahead, and I'll catch up with y'all later. Then he comes walking on the water, and everybody's freaking out, believing and thinking that he was a ghost. Now in Mark chapter 4, he is telling them, let us go and pass over unto the other side.
Yes, sir.
And I can see all those disciples. I'm just with them, I'm with them. They saying, Jesus, you ain't tricking us no more. You ain't letting us go out here on this water no more. We just seen you walk on the water, so we're going to bring you along with us. And now, so what does this mean? They're saying, Jesus, we're not getting tricked no more. You're not sending the disciples on the boat because we all about to get on the boat. In other words, these disciples were only saying, God, I don't mind going anywhere just as long as you're with me. Is that anybody's cry in here today? God, y'all don't be mad at me because I promise I'm just like these disciples. I don't mind stepping out on nothing just as long as you're with me. I don't mind giving up my money just as long as you're with me. Is there anybody in here that don't mind shouting simply because you know he is with you? Beloved brothers and sisters, there's one last reason why these disciples shouldn't have been tripping about where he was. Because not only should they have realized where he was on the boat, but they also should have, not only should they have realized he was on the boat, but brothers and sisters, let me submit to you, they also should have realized where on the boat he was. Because if Jesus had been standing where they were standing, then I believe maybe they would not have been tripping as hard as they were tripping. Because the Bible declares that Jesus was in the fender part of the ship. Our beloved brothers and sisters, in other words, Jesus had gone down into the bottom of the ship. Oh God, help me here. And laid on a mat or a cot and went to sleep. So there's something that should have told them that if Jesus is sleeping, then we ought not be tripping. Because Jesus is omniscient and omnipresent, and he knows all. So if he knows all, and he's now asleep, then everything is already taken care of. If Jesus is in the bottom of the ship and taking a nap, then we all not be worried about it, because if anything is going to take place, he's already pencil in this toolbox. And I'm not the smartest person on planet Earth. But what I do know is that if a boat or a ship is going to sink, it simply means that the bottom has got to go down first. And I'm so glad that that's the way my life is. I'm so glad that that's the way my life is set up. That the only way I can go on, the only way that I can lose my mind, the only way that I can go cocoa bus is that Jesus go down first. And I'm so glad that he went down before I came up over 2,000 something years ago. Y'all know what he did. He died. I feel my help up in here. He died just so me and you. He died just so we can give his name the glory. So I don't worry about tomorrow. I don't worry about my future, because it's already taken care of. And I know that it's just another storm. I said I know that it's just another storm. So I'm gonna say good evening, children. May the Lord God bless all your good. But is there anybody? I said, is there anybody? That no matter what folks say about you, Jesus has got everything in control. And I understand that it's just another storm. I understand that if he brought me out the front, surely he can do it again. Is there anybody in this house today that can give God a praise? That it's just another storm. That can give God a shout, because it's just another storm. I got to ask you something, and I promise I'm getting out of here. Lean over if you're still happy. Lean over if you feel good. Y'all ain't leaning yet. I can lean over. I can lean over. Lean over. Tell your neighbor that don't worry, because it's just another storm. You can die because it's just another storm. The devil can't take you out. I feel my help up in here. You can't die because it's just another storm. And in the midst of your storm, you got to understand that no weapon, I said no weapon that is formed against you shall be able to prosper. Y'all know how to preach it like I feel it. Is there anybody in this house today that can give God a shout? Because you know that it's just another storm. And let me tell you that it's not by accident, not by coincidence that you're in this place today. Let me tell you something. Because he knows that you know that it's just another storm. He knows that you know you can't be defeated. I got one question and I'm getting out of here. But do me one favor. Turn and grab you a neighbor by the hand this evening and say, won't he give you joy and sorrow? Won't he give you hope for tomorrow? Won't he dry your tears? Won't he? Take